You are now listening to Oversaturated, the podcast, hosted by Johnnie and Ralph. Now let's get it.
Welcome to another episode of Oversaturated, the podcast, where we discuss music, movies, pop culture, and everything in between. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ralph.
Welcome to episode number 214.
214, man. I'm Ralph the 5'9" this week. Shout out to the city of Detroit. What up, though?
Hey, talk about it. New listeners, please follow us on all social media. Facebook, just search Oversaturated the podcast. Twitter is Oversat Podcast. Instagram is Oversat the podcast. And our email is oversatpodcast@gmail.com. And please be sure to check out our website, oversatthepod.com. Anything you need to know about OS is there.
Yes, sir. If you want to follow us individually under Mind of Ralph across your social media platforms.
Yeah, on Twitter, I'm JON2_B. On Instagram, I'm JBS_ESL_AAMU. Make sure you holler at us. Also, special shout out to WDJYFM 99.1 in Atlanta.
ATL, ho.
Shout out to OS Gang down there, man. Yeah, man.
Finally. Peace has been restored. It's been restored. The
Man,
balance
look.
has been restored.
We here, man. We back.
He snapped his fingers. We back.
We back, baby. We back. First episode in the studio, in
Yes.
OS Studios, man.
For
We here
2024,
for 2024, man.
Yes,
How you
yes.
feeling?
Feeling great, man. Just had a week, you know what I'm saying? Nothing that we didn't talk about in pre-production. No
Yeah.
surprises with me, I went bowling. Like that's the highlight. That's the highlight of my week. Bowling, right? I got a smooth 103. Like that's I'm not good.
Hey, man, look.
Listen,
When's the last time you been bowling? It's been a while, right?
boy, what?
It's lit then.
Listen,
103 is great. It's
I'm
a
like-
great score.
I was a lot of gutters.
You put
in
the
there.
oh, okay.
I was trying to put the spin on it,
Yeah.
and finger slip. You know what I'm saying? Like it was greasy. No,
Say less. I
Alright.
don't know. Wait, is that 103 from one game or multiple games?
no, one game.
Oh, okay.
Well, don't play with me.
I
like
was just
that.
making, look,
That's
I
crazy.
am.
Nah, that would be crazy.
I'm just asking.
Nah, all right.
That's funny. Nah, that's what's up though. I ain't been bowling.
I'm doing,
Hell.
what's so crazy? Like, I'm like, now I know I'm accepting uncleness because, like, I'm really like, hey, you know what? Maybe I should, like, take this up a little bit more. Maybe I should get serious
Hey,
about this.
Bowling leagues go crazy.
Like, what?
I've synced it with my
Go to
own eyes.
a bowling alley on Wednesday, be popping. You're like, damn, why is so many people here? Bowling leagues.
The week, like during the week at nights, that's when the leagues usually get popping like that.
Yeah.
Like they be going crazy. And
Look.
the cosmic bowl and all that shit.
Yeah, man, low-key, I still want the bumpers on, man. I need my self-esteem, man. Because, like, I went to, like, this is the thing, right? Like, I didn't go to, like, the traditional bowling alley. I went to, like, one of the more new, hipper ones. Like,
Yeah.
I went to main event,
Main
right?
event, yeah.
So you throw a gutter, like, the screen says gutter. Like, it showed, like, a missed shot. Like, I'm like, hey, yo, come on, man. Like,
You didn't have to do me like that.
and then it was so
like,
crazy. I had the center lane, too. So it's kind of like, I think, like,
everybody. You feel like everybody was looking at you.
yeah, then I'm next to like a lane full of kids, not teenagers, children. Like, they was like, dang, like I know in their mind they didn't say this, but I was just like, because they said this all the fault. I'm like, dang, he grown, he over there missing, like, getting gutters and shit. Oh, that's crazy.
Nah, that's hilarious. Look, I'm sorry. That's funny though. That's funny. Did the kids have the bumpers on?
No, they did. They was over there fucking up too. Like, they was,
Oh,
bad.
okay. Well-
But still, I'm grown though. Like, I feel like
Listen, I look at it like this. I'm at an age where I don't care. If I want the bumpers on, damn it, put them.
I thought about
Run
it. I thought about it. I was like, hey, can y'all get the bumpers?
Man, come on, run it. Shit.
Is there a child with you? Shut up! No,
Right.
shut up! I don't care about nothing. Put the bumpers.
I don't know if you got to pull them up from the sides or you got to bring them in. I don't care what you do. Just put them on there. Put them on there.
Hey, them gutter balls was like balls. They was like definitely like demoralizing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like shit.
But I mean, it's your first time in years, so
Yeah.
knock the rust off.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
no.
so next time you go, it should be straight.
exactly. But dog, bro, how things with you, man?
I'm good, man. Listen, I didn't take any time off during the holidays. Actually, I don't think I've had like PTO or off days since like September.
Oh, wow.
So I'm on vacation this week, so
Yes,
it's
sir.
lit. Yeah, hit the thank you. do want to shout out. So this is coming out on my brother's birthday. My brother's turning 25. So shout out to my brother. When y'all hear this, I'll be talk about it. I'll be in New Orleans kicking it. So it's lit. Man, this is long overdue. Yeah, this is long overdue. I needed this time off.
Enjoy that sibling time, bro.
Man, what for real? Listen, I'm ready to eat, and I'm ready to like go sightseeing. Like I've never actually been to New Orleans, so to get down there and indulge in the culture is gonna be lit. What?
No, it's like you totally skipped over. Like, nah, I ain't trying to kick it. I just want to eat.
No,
I want to eat and see the sights,
bro. That's the uncleness. That's the uncleness. Like, look, I don't care about nothing. I ain't trying to be out past like 10 p.m.
Oh shit!
Like I'm cool. I know that's when we should get to jumping.
One night, just one night.
Well, maybe tomorrow night because that day is my brother's birthday.
But after that, it's kind of like,
man, what? Man, look. I'm gonna get this Netflix popping.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm gonna get this Netflix, YouTube popping, and y'all go do what y'all gotta do.
That's crazy.
Nah, that's funny though. But no, listen, that's me leaning into my uncleness. That's the theme for this year. I'm leaning into it.
Leaning into it.
Real talk, man.
So, man, what we doing? Off the dome?
Off the dome.
You go first.
Oh, I'm going first? I bet. Okay. So, the year, this year is 2024. And a lot of the music that we grew up on, I guess all of the music we really grew up on is considered old school, vintage and all that shit now, right?
Yeah.
So this year there are a plethora of hip-hop albums that we grew up on that we love and know dearly that are turning 20.
Ooh.
So I'm going to name 3 of them, and I want you to tell me which one that you would go and play first today.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, first one is Kanye West, College Dropout.
Okay.
Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, Crunk Juice.
Mm-hmm.
Or T.I., Urban Legend. Which one you playing first today? And then, I mean, clearly there are way more, but these are the three I decided on.
The 3?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play first. Right.
I know it's a little difficult, right?
Well, I mean, you gave me 2 great choices, then one I probably would never listen to in its entirety.
I guess I kind of.
Yeah, Lil Jon is throw that out of there.
Okay, okay. All right, well,
I mean, I know it has his, I know it has his songs on there, but we talking about a complete body of work.
Project. Okay, yeah. I got you.
Considering, like, I know what College Dropout did for Kanye West's career, that's great and all, but that's not my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I would say T.I. with Urban Legend.
Okay. I'm not mad at it.
I would say T.I. with Urban Legend. Like, if I can, I'll run that back right now.
Okay. Now, if we talking about straight singles, which are not, then I'll probably run Crunk Juice. Because it's some joints on there.
Like you said albums,
like, right?
If I got to sit through the whole joint, I'm probably gonna run T.I. That's me.
right. And me personally, I'm actually running College Dropout back. Like the skits, slow jams, like everything from top to bottom on College Dropout is just a great album to me.
I think that's why I don't want to run it back. It's the skits. I don't want to hear the skits. I just want to hear music.
Interesting. Oh, okay.
Listen, so nostalgia holds you to the skits. You don't want to hear that shit right now. That's why you said right now. Like, we ain't talking about who has the better album. What I would prefer to listen to.
Right now. Right.
That was the caveat of the question. I ain't say College Dropout was the worst.
Oh, of course not. Of course,
for them niggas, not you. For them, like,
you gotta
say that. Right. I didn't say that.
True. Okay.
But we talking about for what I would listen to from point A to B. Like, that's what it is.
So today you don't want to hear skits. You cool. You cool on skits.
I am good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Listen, I ain't mad at it.
Listen, just get straight to the music, bro. That's uncle.
Point taken. I'm not mad at that. Maybe I ain't fully leaned into it yet because I'm cool with the skits right now.
I don't want to hear those skits.
I'm cool with the skits. Like, it's cool, especially if
it better be a part of the song. Like, it can't say skip 1. Like, it can't do that. No, we're not doing that.
It gotta be embedded in the track.
That's like the beginning of the Space Ships. All right, cool. You got me there.
Yeah,
it can't be skip 1, skip 2.
But this is not broke 5 broken. No, all that. None of that.
I don't really care about that.
Okay. What enough? Yeah, all right. Never mind. Nah, that's what's up. That's funny. That's funny. I would have heard it. That shit is hilarious.
Now you know what's so crazy? I have a music question too for my Off the Dome.
Okay.
If you had a chance to sit through one living artist concert, right? They're performing one album for the entirety of this concert in an intimate setting. who would it be and what album would it be? Intimate setting, so like no more than 150, 200 people, right?
Yeah.
You're getting a live acoustic, live, whatever. Like, you're getting that feel of that album.
That's a fire question.
Mm-hmm.
And surprisingly, this is one that I have not thought about recently.
Yeah. But like I put the caveat and said it has to be a living artist.
Yeah, living artist.
But I'm not
yeah.
putting it on like genre. But whoever.
Oh, it's open.
Yeah, it's open. It doesn't have to be rap. But I'm gonna lean toward rap. That's my answer. But
wow. Okay, give me your answer. I need to.
My answer will actually be kind of a layup for those that listen to me, but it's a Rick Ross. Rick Ross with Teflon Don. I would want to hear that album performed live because there's certain songs that just I gotta hear Tears of Joy. Like I need CeeLo to come out. Like I need CeeLo to come out. Like you know what I'm saying. Aston Martin Music Live. I just feel like you get Drake and Chris Said out there. I need that.
Damn, that's
with the live band. Like if you can find a way to flip a lot of those beats live,
that's a fire.
I need that. BMF, I need that.
That's
MC Hammer, I need that too.
And you know what? That's fun. That's a great question, especially knowing like a few hip hop artists are doing that currently. Like Jeezy did it, Nas did it, right? I think Nelly's going to do it at some point coming up.
I know they've been doing like symphony nights and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but I guess the caveat or making the question a little bit more concise is just like they're doing one album, so you're not getting anything else. You're getting this album.
And I'm trying to think of an album where I would want to hear the production with like a live band or orchestra or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Damn, I guess. A part of me is thinking Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style, but I'm kind of leaning toward. I might be leaning toward Dr. Dre 2001, maybe. And that's not only because of the production, right? But like the features on there as well.
Of course,
like,
of course.
oh man,
Well, of
like
course,
that,
because you ain't trying to hit that.
Right. You're right, of course. But no, I think I'm gonna go Dr. Dre 2001.
Because
like,
I feel like Dr. Dre 2001. Have you seen like the clips of Metro Boomin doing his?
yes, I watched that.
That's really how Dre should do his. Like, yeah, we know you got verses on there, but no, we want to hear everybody.
Yeah, right. Facts. No, that's facts. That's facts.
You just
right. That's funny, but no, yeah, that's a fire question.
Okay.
That's a fire question.
Now, people, that was off the dome. If you had one night only to hear an album performed by your favorite artist living, who would it be and why?
Yep. And then which album are you running to play first today? College Dropout, Crunk Juice, or Urban Legend? Let us know.
OS Gang, what's happening, family and kinfolk? Hey, man, we got a few topics here on the OS News docket for the week. First things first, let's start here. Rap shit. HBO Max or just Max?
Max, yeah.
Show has been canceled. They will not be renewed for season 3. If you know, Issa Rae is the executive producer of this show, executive producer and creator of this show.
Correct.
For those that may not know, it's loosely based off the City Girls story.
Yeah.
So throwing that out there. But Johnny, what do you have to say about Max canceling seems like a very successful show going to its 3rd season?
That's what I got to say. Tomato. What are we doing? Like, oh my God. Yeah. First of all, I am a huge fan of the show Rap Shit. The storylines, the actors, the actresses.
Yeah.
Everything about the show was great, right? Everything we know and love about Issa Rae as far as creating television shows, even when it comes to like the music that's the scores of the shows as well. Like everything about Rap Shit was great.
Yeah.
I think they set a great foundation with season 1 and very well built on that in season 2 as well, and left on somewhat of a cliffhanger, right?
Yeah.
At the end of season 2, which I need to see it through. We need to see it through, right? Yeah. So I'm very sad. I'm very sad. I'm upset. Like I don't understand why. I don't understand why.
Okay, well, shout out to Issa Rae for providing another dope show that was definitely for the culture.
For sure.
And whoever, outside the culture watched it. It felt like Insecure with, rap infused into it. Like it had that type of humor, right?
Right.
The actresses on that show were great. The writing was pretty solid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I enjoyed the show. Was I thoroughly entertained? And shout out to was it Janika? That's her name in real life.
The
manager.
Yeah,
She's from St. Louis.
St. Louis, right,
Yeah,
right.
So
yeah,
shout out
yeah.
to her, man. But
And she had that one scene in the finale where they like broke off the managerial relationship.
We
with her too.
we go get to some of this talk, right?
Man.
It's just like a lot of. I don't want to get into that talk just yet because we got Emmy talk to get to.
Okay,
So we'll save that
save
conversation. But it just seems tragic that a lot of these shows that we're invested in, especially the black people, right? They don't get the chances that a lot of the white counterparts do.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure how many white people watch rap shit, but I know it's on Max. You know what I'm saying? But I know what else is on Max: Succession, Game of Thrones, House of Dragon, whatever those shows are, Last of Us. But it's hard to compare rap shit to those.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Different genres.
It's different genres. Like the audience base is completely different.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I can't compare them, but they're on the same network.
Same network, yeah.
So, and Max, y'all gave her all that money to produce this content, and you guys are canceling it because there was another show that me and the wife watched. It was a reality show, Sweet Life, that she executive produced. Well, they canceled that as well.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. Yeah.
So y'all paid her 8 figures. We talked about the 8-figure contract, right?
We did.
And we're looking for the content, and the content keeps getting canceled. So what do you have to say about that? Like that portion. Let's just get off the show for a second. Like talk about, I guess, the business part of it.
So I'm not sure exactly what they are or what they would be comparing this show to.
Yeah.
Even if it's comparing it to other shows on Max or comparing it to shows on other streaming platforms.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure, but I would assume it's being canceled because of set viewer, like whatever the actual viewership is, right? Yeah. So sometimes, like, a lot of shows are just an instant hit, right? You get millions of views, even as episodes drop like once a week versus everything dropping at the same time. So those are the types of shows that get renewed for 2, 3, 4 seasons, right?
Let me ask you this, right? Do you think that the viewership of rap shit is comparable to those that watch Power? Any of the Power shows? Any of the 50 Cent produced shows?
Honestly, I'm going to say no.
Okay.
And I guess the only way I can really say that is based off of the chatter about the shows that I see on social media. Okay. Because even when we were watching the original Power, right?
Yeah.
It would hit the app the night before.
Oh yeah.
So people hit watch it on the app and start spoiling shit before it actually airs.
I think you're comparing it to the original. I'm not sure if I don't know if people really people watch the spinoffs, but I don't know if they invested in as if this is the main Power universe, right?
Well, so no, not as much as the original Power, but it's still the same thing. So I still see. So I don't watch any of the offspring, the spinoffs. I said offspring. So I don't really watch any of them. I try to watch Force, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
But I do still see people run into the app to watch it the night before it actually drops. So
I watched them, right? I didn't watch Force in real time, but I currently watch Raising Kanan. I do watch Tariq show. It's not called Tariq. And then I do watch BMF, which is not a part of the Power universe, but it's 50 Cent produced, right? So it's like I do watch those shows for those, whatever those stories are. I know it's ridiculous. I know it doesn't hold a canon, but then again, maybe I kind of jumped out the window by comparing the viewership because I assume that everybody's black, right? But there are 2 different networks. Stars ain't got nothing going. Listen, I couldn't tell you if I wouldn't log into Stars and watch none of it if it wasn't for Power.
I was gonna say the 50 Cent produced shows are carrying the Stars streaming app.
Yeah,
and have been for a long time.
With all due respect, HBO would be HBO without Issa Rae, and that's not.
Oh, for sure.
No, I'm not.
Not knocking
I love
it, but
Issa Rae, so that's neither here nor there. But I think that her deal. Correct me if I'm wrong, viewers, listeners. I think that her deal was underneath the old regime, and then Max kind of got absorbed. So it seems like, we go honor this contract, but we don't have to stick with it. Yeah, we ain't got to stick with it. But then again, her checks are still clearing. But then again, I'm under the assumption that Issa Rae is not doing it for the money per se. Yeah, she wants to get paid as she should, comparable rise. But I'm thinking that, it's for her to produce content, and that was the object, that was the aim. Right. And you guys paid me for that, but it's just like I don't think she's getting the fair shake.
I can understand that.
And it's kind of like the new regime doesn't really care about what she does.
I can see that too.
Let's focus on what we got going.
Mm-hmm. I wonder,
but it's kind of like Succession was in there too, and y'all didn't cancel Succession. I mean, y'all wouldn't do that to a prominent show that's mainstream appeal and is winning Emmys and all that other shit. We'll get to in a second. You know what I'm saying?
Could you think that could potentially be the issue, that maybe
Absolutely.
it's not nominated for?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot of. Okay. I'm trying to stay here, but it's like it's go bleed into this other argument. So let's just talk about this too, because all this ties together, right?
Okay.
Do we want to talk about Emmy winners or Better Call Saul?
Let's talk about the winners, and then I think that'll lead into Better Call Saul.
Okay. Well, Emmys went down last week.
Yep, last Sunday.
Sunday. So we're here to discuss the winners of said, categories, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just say this before Johnny kind of gets into the full list. I know that The Bear was the biggest winner.
Yep.
And that's an FX show. Comes out on Hulu. I watch it on Hulu. 2 seasons, going into its 3rd. They pretty much cleaned up.
Okay, you're right. I did hear about that. Now, real quick, because I haven't seen The Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a comedy?
It's labeled as a comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have comedic moments? Yes. It's kind of like.
Is it more of a drama?
It's more of a drama. It's like dramedy.
Okay.
Like I would tell you if you've seen Succession, you'll kind of get the humor, but it's not that.
Interesting.
It's kind of like. I can't say if The Office was serious. Like that's like.
Oh yeah, The Office
like
was serious at all.
like that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like that's what Succession is like. It's like imagine all the bullshit that was in The Office, but it just was serious.
Serious. Okay.
Like you can find humor in the bullshit in that, but it's like, damn, that's
No, it's some wild stuff happening.
Some wild
right?
stuff happening.
Okay. And see that almost sounds like Ted Lasso. I kind of wish you watched Ted Lasso, so
Yeah.
maybe we can
I
kind of compare
I
it.
think
but
I got into Ted Lasso. I think my Apple TV subscription pack,
Yeah,
I was like on trial and I didn't finish the seasons and shit. Like it was crazy. But Ted Lasso it was like Ted Lasso was the comedic relief, even though he was the star of his show, right?
Yep, exactly.
So everything around him was serious. So I can kind of see that, but nobody in The Bear is like that.
Got it.
So that's why I can't. I can kind of see where you're going with the comparison, but you haven't seen this show.
Right, exactly.
Because there's nobody trying to be funny in this show. It's just serious.
Okay.
All the time. Now, if you find the humor, you find it. But this shit ain't funny.
It ain't.
Like, this is not. I mean, no. I laugh, but I'm not saying like they're trying to go for laughs. So that's why I'm confused at the miscategorization. Did I stick that?
Close enough.
Yes.
Categorization. Yeah. Talk about it.
Like a child.
That's funny. So, which of these categories do we really care about? All I know is the outstanding lead actress in the comedy series winner was Quinta Brunson for Abbott Elementary.
Salute.
So, yeah, hit the round of applause because she deserves it. The first black woman to win that category in 40 years.
That's crazy.
Which is insane when you really think about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Shout out to Ebon Moss Bachrick. I never knew her name, but she's the actress from The Bear. She's the sous chef. She's black. So.
Okay, shout out to her. There was another black woman to win for The Bear too. Outstanding supporting actress in the comedy series.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Oh no, hold on. That's not an act. That's actor. My bad. Ebon, hold on. Ebon is the white guy. Hey, yo, I'm wildin'. I'm wildin'.
Hey, yo.
I'm wildin'. Hold on.
No, that's a violation right there. Anyway, hit all the shit. Yeah, smack this. That's crazy. Yeah, but
I deserve that. Look at me trying to do. All right.
That's crazy.
Cook your food.
Okay,
my bad.
so
I'm be quiet for a second.
outstanding supporting actress in a comedy series. Now, I hope I pronounce her name correctly. I've heard it, but I still don't know if I can say it because I haven't said it out loud.
Yeah.
Ayo Edebiri.
Yeah, now that sounds more like her name because she is African.
So shout out to her. She won for The Bear. So shout out to her. That's dope.
Shout out to Niecy Nash for winning too.
Yes,
She won for Dama.
Yeah, like outstanding supporting actress in a limited series or something like that. Oh my gosh, she look amazing. And her acceptance speech was awesome too.
Yeah.
Both her and Quinta.
Yeah.
Outstanding comedy, outstanding writing for a comedy series won The Bear. Outstanding reality competition program, RuPaul's Drag Race. I feel like he win every year for that. I don't know. Let's see what else we got. Trevor Noah won for Outstanding Variety Talk Series. Shout out to him. Let's see.
I know Succession won a few.
Yeah.
They won for directing. The guy that plays Tom won.
Okay.
He's a horrible character, but but he acted his ass off. So
can't be mad at it.
Shout out to Macaulay Culkin's little brother.
I know that kind of looks similar too.
Oh no,
it's uncanny.
If you
right?
watch the show, you're like, oh my god,
that's crazy.
Yes. Kevin McAllister vibes. Like it's definitely that. Like it's.
I watched the pilot episode for Succession, and yeah, he a menace.
Yeah, but man, what?
A menace.
A menace for 4 fucking seasons. Like he never has a good arc. Like it's always some bullshit.
That shit don't make no sense at all. It looks like so. There's a Netflix show called Beef starring Ali Wong. It's I think like an Asian American led comedy series, or limited series. So they kind of cleaned up too. I think they were right behind The Bear when it comes to wins that night. So shout out to them as well.
Yeah, I want to play something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to pull it up on Instagram. It was Erica Alexander. Some people may know her as Maxine from Living Single.
Okay.
She was on the Breakfast Club recently, and she talked about how Emmys and awards matter.
Okay.
And people like we had these conversations and debates all the time, but I want to hear what people think about this clip. If you haven't seen it, I'm trying to pull it up now.
Okay.
Let me see. Hold on.
You got it?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, American Fiction, yes, no question.
Yes.
Yes, because American Fiction was even nominated for Best Motion Picture Musical Comedy at the Golden Globes, and I saw you on Tamron Hall, and they're talking about Oscar buzz around your role in American Fiction, so they do matter.
Charlamagne, I wish they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But this world puts a premium on people who win awards. And I think if we can't make content that is uniquely on a black subject, a subject that has a black person in it and has agency, and can't prove that we can make the dollars, that's another award, box office and awards, then they'll keep putting us in the cultural ghetto. And we can't afford to be there anymore. So I think that it's all right for us to shoot for it, but we need to acknowledge how many people never got those awards, and we're still inside of that. So if you look at the great Felicia Rashad, who never got an Emmy for her work.
Crazy.
But
Wow.
Patricia Heaton got 8 for Everybody Loves Raymond. No shade to her. Where's Felicia's? Where's Cecily Tyson before they gave her an honorary Oscar?
Angela Bassett.
Exactly. Why? What is that? So no, those awards matter, and people want them because they think it's going to also help their trajectory of their work. Lou Gossett said it didn't help at all. It said it ruined his career. I think so. I don't want to speak for him. He's still here to speak for himself, but I think it was because suddenly people didn't want to pay him what he was worth. They didn't want to, next, remember I told you, next, you asking for too much. Really? Are we? From the great Lou Gossett? So it's, I think, a catch-22. We need to have it. We shouldn't expect it, and don't be brokenhearted if that happens.
For the sake of time,
Yeah.
But she was cooking. So,
No, yeah, she was
Johnny,
crazy.
what you think about that when you hear that? Because we having this Emmy conversation. We had these conversations about the Oscars. We had these conversations about
the
Grammys.
Yep.
And it's always about, well, no, we should do this to uplift our people. But no, they're in a white industry, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Yes, you do things for the art to be appreciated, but then again, you want to be compensated.
Oh, yeah,
so
for
that's,
sure.
That's where it gets tricky as an artist.
So honestly, I think I agree with everything she said, but it's like at some point, how do we? I don't know if it's up to the artists in this situation, right? So all the black actors, all the black actresses, like they stay cooking, and this is the same fight that Taraji was having a few months ago, right? Especially with on her Color Purple run. Yeah. And it's like they can act their ass off. They can do the best work ever, right? Even when it comes to TV and film that's not black centered, they can cook. But I think it's up to the consumers to really support it. Like the Book of Clarence, right? I didn't really know about the Book of Clarence. My girl wanted to see it, so I took her, right? And it turned out to be a phenomenal film. Yeah. All black cast. I'm talking about star-studded cast too. Every time they reveal somebody, it's like, oh snap, I know him, right? I haven't heard a peep about this movie, a peep.
They don't have the same marketing dollars. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
It makes
listen,
sense.
They put the marketing dollars behind Black Panther. That's different though.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
but also that's also Marvel, right? So
that's why I said
they had a budget for it. So.
That's different. Like, you got to think about who's backing this.
Dang. So I really don't know what the disconnect is, because I feel like the Book of Clarence could have a couple more sequels after it. That's how great the movie was, right? So how can you get to that point? And the guy that directed the same guy that wrote and directed The Harder They Fall on Netflix.
Okay.
Same director.
Okay.
Which is how Lakeith ended up being in both.
Got you.
So like how I guess what's the next step when it comes to getting the marketing dollars, making sure the people that the movie is targeting goes out and sees it? Like what there's apparently a disconnect and not really sure how to fulfill that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is the thing, right? And I want to circle back to Rap Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if Rap Shit was up for any of those major TV awards, do you think it would have been canceled?
No.
Okay.
Even just the nomination, I think it would have been fine.
It would have saved it.
Oh, for sure.
If it was writing, if it was the screenplay,
Any of
it could have been Best Supporting Actress. Like, it could have been, because I think Jonika's final monologue when they cut her loose,
talk about it,
is a great acting performance.
Agreed.
But yet, I mean, I'm not saying no shade to anybody on this list, but why couldn't she be nominated for something like that? It's a show, because it's centered around Black art. You got to think about what she's playing. Okay. You don't watch Raising Kanan, but Bettina Miller, who plays Kanan's mom, is a Broadway actress.
Oh, wow.
Like, she sings and dances. Like, triple threat. Sing, dance, act. She one of them.
Oh, that's what's up.
Cold. It's a scene, and I'll play it for you after the show.
Okay.
Where she goes off on her younger brother about getting out the life. The scene is bone chilling. Like, she is the best actor on the show. But it's Raising Kanan, but she's using the marketing employee because she's the best actor on the show. But why wouldn't she be nominated for anything? Power been on we got 6 seasons of the original Power.
Right.
We got 3 seasons of Raising Kanan, 3 seasons of Tariq,
2 seasons of
BMF, right? 2 seasons of Tommy, and not one Emmy, Golden Globe, BET Award, nothing, like nothing, bro.
Nothing.
In NAACP. Oh no, they did the NAACP. Omari was cleaning them
I'm about to say no Soul Train Award.
Right, no, they was cleaning up there though. But it's crazy because these are talented actors, and then it's kind of like, think about this, right? Would you shy away from being in the Power universe because you feel like your art wouldn't be appreciated on a grander scale because you want to push your career forward? Or do you stay away from it because you feel like it's toxic? Because clearly the industry don't fuck with 50 Cent. Clearly. Like, you telling me out of 6 seasons, Omari couldn't get one
nomination.
Nomination.
That's crazy.
But that's why when I seen the Better Call Saul, let's talk about that.
Okay.
Now see where I was going with all that? Better Call Saul was on 6 seasons. Spin-off of one of the greatest TV shows ever made, Consensus, right?
Yep.
Breaking Bad. So you take an ancillary character, which was the lawyer.
Yeah.
I didn't fully watch Better Call Saul, but it went on for 6 seasons, and it didn't have any Emmy nominations. Now, this has to be diluted and discussed, and we had to write dissertations as to how this show can be this great for 6 seasons and not win any Emmys. But that speaks to how much Black art has been overlooked, and nobody ever gave 2 dams on the mainstream level. And that's why I was kind of taken aback at the Martin tribute on the Emmy stage. Like, my nigga, come on now. Martin has always been for the culture, right? Like, that ain't like, y'all don't even like Martin like that. That we keep hope alive with Martin. The only reason Martin still stays in the lower pop culture is because Black people put it there.
Or exactly. That's probably part of their diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Yeah, now, but like we going back giving people their flowers now.
Too late, my boy.
That's too late.
Not if you're not trying to give out the hardware, all the tributes, and let's get on stage and recreate the sets and all that.
Y'all could have did that with Friends, seeing that Matthew Chandler, may he rest in peace, just passed. Y'all could have did that because that was an Emmy show. Like, that was a show that y'all mess with. Don't come around and try to give us flowers on the tail end, but that's what they've been doing as of lately. Angela Bassett being one. Like you see it happening.
Yep.
But we can't tell these artists or these actors or these actresses how to feel when it comes to that thing. Like I understand. And Sister Erica put it out there pretty good.
She did. She
broke it down.
She definitely broke it down, especially in a way that I feel like is digestible for all demographics,
Yes.
especially black people, right?
Yeah.
Because for so long, like what I said earlier about Quinta, right? First lead actress in 40 years. Like, what happened to the Felicia Rashads? Shit, what happened to Gina? What happened to these characters? All of these characters. What's my girl from Different World?
Jasmine Guy.
Like all of these black actresses that have been in these shows that we hold dear to our hearts for 20, 30, 40 years, right? What happened to their Emmys in the 40-year span between Quinta and the last
But like
winner?
she said, shows that are centered around black art just aren't appreciated on those spaces. Like that's why when people had those debates about the greatest show of all time, we did our Wire Breaking Bad situation, right? But if you want to lean to Breaking Bad, like, well, hey, look, they got awards. Oh, damn. Like,
Yeah.
But The Wire is not a black show. It's just centered around stuff that black people are a part of.
Yep.
But it's not a black show. You know that.
Yep.
So it's like it's weird, right?
It's insane. And to think about it, let's just take the Cosby Show.
Yeah, yeah.
Cosby Show, black family, right?
Yep.
Black situations, black issues. That wasn't only watched by black people. Mm-hmm. That's how great of a show the Cosby Show was.
Exactly.
Even leaning more, even the spinoff, A Different World, right? Same exact thing. Centered around college students at a HBCU. Yep. Black issues, black culture, but it's not only watched by black people. Exactly. So where are the awards for these shows that stayed on air for
5, 6,
7 seasons, right?
Yep.
Like I don't know, man. Crazy. It's crazy.
It's just a weird situation, but no slight to anybody that's nominated for an Emmy because I still feel like your work has been recognized. So shout out to you. But it's just like on the other side of the tracks where things are centered around things that are near and dear to black people. Mm-hmm. It just seems like it's never going to be recognized on that mainstream level like that.
Yep. Now, last thing on the Emmys, right? Mm-hmm. I'm looking at the category Outstanding Drama Series. Mm-hmm. Now, the winner was Succession, but I see 2 other shows that I know for sure that you watch, and I want to get your opinion, right? So let's just say Succession, House of the Dragon, and The Last of Us. Out of those 3, like, do you think Succession should have been the winner, or do you think it's like
Well, Succession was in its final season.
Okay.
And they ended with a bang, right?
Okay.
Those other 2 shows are just beginning.
True. Yep. See, first season.
The writing on the acting, the cinematography, everything on all these shows are amazing, right?
Okay.
But the way Succession ended, I think that's why you can lean toward that for this category this year.
And that's actually a great point. The fact that House of the Dragon and The Last of Us were both in their first season, and this is the last. Like, they will never be nominated again.
They'll never be nominated again. Like, this is like the end. Like, this is the
sense.
end of the show run. So
I got you.
That's probably what that was.
Got it.
But think about it. Guess who owns all 3? Either way, the house always wins.
Right. Thanks.
Hey, man, let's try this out since we talking about shows, man. Shout out to Vince Staples, man, who has a new show coming out on Netflix on February 15th.
Yes, sir.
Johnny. Well, it's called the Vince Staples Show.
Yeah. Hold on. Another round of applause. We giving applause all show long.
Yeah, what you got, bro?
Man, shout out to Vince Staples.
Yeah.
I feel like we may have mentioned this before, but we said a long time ago Vince Staples needs his own show. Yeah. The guy he's intelligent, he's hilarious, very articulate, like very smart. Like he deserves a show. Yeah. Now, looking at the trailer, I can't tell if it's a scripted series, if it's a sketch series. I
have no idea.
All I know is I'm locked in. Yeah. It don't matter what it is. I'm locked in.
He might ask me, make me go back and get Netflix.
Man, look,
I need to. I ain't trying to beg nobody to. I need to watch this, bro. But I mean that trailer, that trailer promotion was hilarious.
Man,
but we can just sit and listen to Vince do his bits. Like, if you think he was a comedian, sit down on somebody else's podcast and make it hot because he go talk cash, you know, shit. So I'm excited to see what this show feels like. It just doesn't feel like another rapper show. Like, I feel like this is gonna be something I can like really get with.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Like, you know, no slight to any other rappers that have shows and content, but I feel like Vince is different. And he took his time, right? Because Vince probably could have been popped out here with something, but he got some on Netflix. So at least he get a season. Like,
Right.
at least one. Right?
Exactly.
And I mean, and then considering he's still a working artist, like, I don't think this is his full time like bread and butter. But then again, like, you know, multiple streams of income. Like, he's just trying to get his footing in the industry and stay. Because I mean, he's solidified as a rapper, but that personality is, I think, arguably bigger than what his music is.
Oh, for sure.
So-
And I honestly, I can see him doing a career pivot. Like, he already, like, with his music, right? He already gets his music in commercials and TV and film and things like that. So I feel like this is only the next step for him. Like, I can see him in the future building all, like, whatever this show is, because again, we still don't really know,
yeah.
right? But whatever this show is, however it takes off, whether it gets a season 2, 3, whether it doesn't get an additional season, I can see him taking this and just completely pivoting over to TV and film, because he was in Abbott Elementary too. He cameoed on there too.
He was in Abbott. Wasn't he in some? Was he in Insecure too? Like,
Ooh,
toward the later season?
I think he did
season
make a guest
4 or
appearance on.
something
Yeah,
like that?
yep.
Like when Issa was doing the block party, I think.
Yep,
Okay.
exactly. So he's already dabbled in TV, right?
Yeah.
So I only see him going up from here. His trajectory
Yeah,
is just gonna skyrocket when it comes to the TV and film. So
Yeah.
I'm thoroughly happy for him. Like, it's lit, man.
Yeah, salute to Vince, man.
Shout
I
out
don't
to
have
Vince
so much to add today, man. I'm just excited for that piece of content since, you know, they canceling all the other shows. We need something else to watch, you know what I'm saying?
Lowest the keys though. Okay, back to Rapture real quick.
Uh-huh.
If there's any other streaming platform that could pick up rap shit, which one would you like
I would
for it
say
to be?
this. You know who really slacking and who just need to just go ahead and pick up a lot of this stuff?
Who?
BET.
You know what?
They gave the game a new life when nobody asked for it. So listen,
Damn. That's funny.
like, hey,
But you know what though? I feel like rap shit might be a big enough show if BET were to pick it up that people would actually more
Yeah.
people would go subscribe to BET.
yes, I'm saying, like, all these shows that have been canceled that are black led, like, say if they want to bring Southside back, put it on BET.
Oh my God.
Get rap shit, put that on BET. Get you something a little bit more serious, put that on BET as well. Like, I don't see what the problem is, BET. Like, listen, I know money and all that stuff matters. Like, I know it ain't just easy, like, oh, I can pick this up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know it's not that simple, but if I were BET, like, intern, I'd be pitching it to the right person.
But you know what though? I don't want Tyler Perry writing these shits.
No, that's
I don't want that.
Nah, I hear you on that.
I don't want that.
Nah, Tyler Perry don't own BT, so I think we might be all right.
Still.
You
He
don't want him nowhere near it.
Look.
Lee East and her content.
all
alone.
of these
Madea-
13-minute scenes that he have.
Medea gonna be like one of their grandmamas.
My God.
Rap shit. He gonna be
Madea Goes
he
to
gonna be
Miami.
He gonna be
Fuck outta
Mia Swerve.
I do not want to see Madea.
I can see that seeing her how mama is. Like,
Bro.
she could be the grandmama.
Bro, I do not want to see Madea Goes to Miami. I don't want to see that. Madea on the beach with a gun. I don't want to see that. No, absolutely not.
Medea Goes to Miami might be the title, but
Facts.
hey man, I want to try. We've been doing a lot, man. Let's talk about some music, man. So rapper Jim Jones calls out rappers from his era. What are we gonna do with that, right? Now it was like $100,000 bet, right?
Yeah. Yep.
100K to come out here and rap.
Now,
What does that mean?
to be more specific, he
Okay.
said meet me in the studio. So
Okay.
so I'm assuming he means like make a song.
Okay.
Like song for song, verse for verse, maybe.
And we got to decide who his era is, because I feel like what is his era, right? Like let's get to that, right?
Let's see.
When did Jim Jones' debut album drop? Let's just go with that. And I feel like that's 2003.
Hold on, I'm doing my Googles real quick.
Excuse me.
Jim Jones discography. In August 2004,
2004.
Jones released his solo debut album, On My Way to Church.
Yep.
Yep.
2003, 2004. All right, because I remember Game was on the single. That's why.
Okay, cool.
So 2004. So 2004. Let's say, what year are you going to be generous and say that he his career fizzled out. Like, because he never technically did, right? But, like, the height of Jim Jones, right? Oh, what's
2005? No,
what's the Pray for Rain album? When did that come out?
2009.
Okay, we gonna be fair because everybody has a run, right?
Mm-hmm.
So from 04 to 09, that's his run.
Okay.
So any rapper from 2004 to 2009. So who are we talking? Game, Kanye, Rick Ross. He lost already.
with who though? I would.
Okay.
I would say
maybe legacy wise, I'm kicking his ass down. A few, right? You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm thinking
Because I just offered him 3. Like he doesn't stand a chance.
I was about to say even off the 3 that you named, who's still active right now?
Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you today? We only talking about today.
Make a better song.
Are you saying Ross will make a better song than Jim Jones today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right now. Today.
Okay.
Let me ask you this: do you think Game would make a better song than Jim Jones today? I'm gonna say no.
And see,
Game, my boy.
I didn't want to just jump out the window and say no, but I'm gonna say no.
Listen, I just listened to a Game project. That's why I said that. I don't listen. And then that could be because of Big Hit. I'm good on that. But right today.
And see, this is the thing. Even though we saying it's only music, it's not gonna be only music. It's everything encompassed. It's the social media. It's everything.
You can't like Rick Ross is a nigga you can't defeat on social media. I'm sorry,
what?
like you're not fading him on social
At all.
So get that out your brain.
And we've only known Game to be a liar for 20 years. So that literally counts against him when it comes to everything.
But it's like, okay, who else from that 04, 09? Because I mean, we're talking about those, right?
Mm-hmm. And I'm only really trying to think about people from that era that are still active. Like, and when I say active, I mean like, or either guest featuring or putting out albums.
Would you consider Fab?
I would say yeah, because he's been
Fab was still active, and I mean Fab came out in 01. That's when his debut album dropped, right? Mm-hmm. So from 01 to let's say 06 is where Fab's like. I mean, but Fab been rapping for a long time. I don't know if I should compare his mainstream stats to his mixtapes because his mixtape, like, cause Soul Tape, that was way after Ghetto Fabulous.
Don't matter. They still from the same era though.
No, you're right.
Still from the same era.
So Fab
Clears.
clears.
Clears. Easy. Who else? Would you? I was just finna say Jadakiss. Would you put Jadakiss in that?
Oh yeah, I mean, well,
in the era.
Yeah, it's the same thing, right? Because even though he didn't start in 04, Jada is of that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because Kiss the Gang Goodbye, 2000, right? 2000.
It was either 1-ish.
2000,
yes,
2001.
Right? Yep. Yeah.
So, but still, his run extends so far because Jadakiss is just one of them type of rappers.
Exactly. Spans multiple decades. But today, let's answer the question. Today, Jim Jones or Jadakiss when it comes to making a song?
Making a song.
I think I'm going Jim Jones. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm going today.
Okay, today. We ain't talking about rapping the verse. We just talking about a song.
Making a song today. I think I'm going Jim Jones because Jim Jones has later projects that slap.
Oh, cool.
Jada doesn't. So, right. And I love Jadakiss.
I know. That's why it's crazy.
But
okay, what other rapper from that mid 2000s? Let's kind of like solidify, right? Like we ain't never really say Kanye, but I think that's understood. Like even though Kanye is so like hit or miss, I still would take Ye. Even though I know it's a fit, like it's really like a flip of the coin if that song will slap or not.
Right. Okay, so I just Googled like
Lil Wayne,
mid 2000. Yeah, we're not even talking.
We ain't gotta do that.
50 Cent. I think Jim Jones gets that.
No, well, is it fair to say that I like some of the songs that he does for his shows?
Oh, I mean, it's a thing, but can't.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So wait.
50 like 50 is a writer, so I think I would take 50. Like
50 had
one album. I mean, one song, right?
50 had motivation for those songs. He can write specifically to the show and the topics because he know it. Exactly. Now we talk about pulling some shit out of nowhere. I don't know. I don't know.
I still go 50.
Go 50?
I still go 50.
Still go 50. That's funny.
Because I just think 50 is the superior song maker. But I understand the caveat of the question. It's today's. But it's hard for me to let go of that.
Damn. Okay.
Because I like the Raising Cane thing song. That's why I said that. That's why I said that.
What about Ludacris?
I'll take Jim.
Really?
I'll take Jim.
Wow. Okay.
You know what's...
Ludacris over Jim Jones today making a song. You know what?
Listen,
If
you
we-
said, like you
We're
said...
talking about making a song.
Song.
We're not talking about like just rapping. We talking about like a
we
song.
know
some
who
shit
the
that's-
better rapper is.
Of course.
Ludacris. Like, we ain't got
But of course, but we talking about some shit that you want to play.
I think you would run to play a Jim song first before you play Ludacris. Like, if both of these dudes dropped a song on the same day, what song you going to play first? Let's ask that question. I know.
The answers are different for different reasons. For different reasons. If I'm in the mood to hear some spitting, I'm going Ludacris. If I'm running because I want to hear a good song, I'm going to Jim Jones. I'm just saying.
But this the thing though, right?
Just saying.
What Ludacris song or verse has he done in the past 5 years?
It don't matter. Don't matter.
That helps to the question of right now though.
Nostalgia don't matter. Don't matter.
Okay. Okay, stand on it. That's all I care about. That's
it. Listen. Ludacris responded to Cat Williams in the verse, and yeah, and I would still go listen to a new Ludacris song for the bars today. I would, even though that shit was, So
that's what
we'll leave it there. All right, I got one more for you, just on some troll shit. Chameleonaire.
Come on, bro. Let's not do this. Come on. All right,
Listen, Chameleonaire and Tech, he don't care.
He don't care about
He
none
don't
of
care.
that.
He don't care. Oh, I did just see recently, Paul Wall, Mike Jones. Damn, it was some
Slim Thug.
They talking about going on tour this year.
For what?
Nostalgia? Shit, I don't know.
Listen, man, just travel Texas. Listen,
Chilling circuit.
Just do the chilling circuit in Turkey. Texas. Y'all got it.
All right, say no more.
Listen, man, come on, bro.
You ain't.
I think I heard about that.
Still tipping. You ain't trying to hear that? No. All right, never mind.
One,
My
like,
bad.
Listen, bro. Paul Wall probably has the more songs out of all of them that I listen to, which is crazy.
No, that's facts.
Because internet going nuts. Like that nigga had some slaps on that album. I'm not gonna hold you. I have never listened to a Mike Jones song like outside of the singles. Like I don't think I would even try to do that to myself. Slim Thug, I respect Slim Thug's hustle, but I'm not saying he's not. And I don't think Mike Jones is a terrible rapper. But let's just say that, bro. But I think Slim Thug is a capable rapper. But if you're talking about like me going to listen to the music, no, that's out. But
Bro,
we're not doing that.
That's hilarious.
No, Mike Jones is terrible. We're not doing it.
I know.
He stinks.
All right. Damn. All right. Well, say no more.
Come on now.
All right. Well, I guess that's our discussion on the 2000s rappers.
Hey man, I'm trying to think. You know what? What you think about this? Blurred topic, blurred segment. Spider-Man 4 reportedly will have a new villain that has never been introduced to live action. Johnny, what do you have to say about a headline and such? And who do you think it would be? Because they never reported it. These are, this is a high level.
It's
rumor.
just high level rumors.
Just talk.
I'm actually not mad at it. Like we've seen Rhino, we've seen the Vulture, we've seen multiple iterations of Goblin. Like we've seen all of this, right?
Yeah, Hobgoblin,
all that. I'm actually excited for there to be a new live action villain. Yeah. And when I say that, I mean like a Spider-Man villain, but that's never been done in live action, right? Mm-hmm. And I was thinking about this, and I actually looked up Spider-Man's like rogue gallery, right, just to see who it potentially could be. We've seen Dr. Octopus, we've seen Carnage in the Venom movie, but he has a villain called Chameleon.
Okay.
This villain can literally he can shapeshift and blend. He can shapeshift and mimic any person, right? So I think that would be dope. A female villain who is kind of like an anti-hero, Black Cat. Now I don't know if they could use that because Black Cat might show up in like Madam Web or some shit. I don't know. I don't know how all that shit go. I don't know. And then there was one more that I saw possibly. Tombstone, which is Tombstone is kind of similar to a Kingpin. Only thing is he's an albino man, and he's just like he's super strong, but he's also like a mob gangster type of character. So I think that may be the best fit considering what they're doing with Kingpin in the Disney Plus shows.
Okay.
I feel like that would be like the better fit, but who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. You know why it's hard for me to get excited for stuff like this? Spider-Man being the most popular comic book character to have adaptations to film. The most profitable, right? I think more popular than Batman. I think it's clear. It's clear. Because we ain't never had this many Batman spinoffs. We just got Joker and that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, listen, we got Spider-Man villains get their own film. Come on, bro. Like, what is we do? Like, that's why I don't think I can really get excited for this. None of this stuff is contained or condensed, right? You have Spider-Man villains who are anti-heroes in their own film. We're getting a Venom 3, bro. What?
I know.
3? How you get 3 Venom films with no Spider-Man?
Crazy.
That's crazy.
The fact that I
told
told you the whole Spider-Man villain anti-hero thing, like I hate it. I hate it so much.
Morbius was trash. Let everybody else had it, and then you had a Academy Award winner playing him, and that film was trash.
Insane.
You get Kraven the Hunter. They shelved it for a second. They're still coming out, but that's crazy.
It
right?
should be out this year, but I'm
all right. Cool.
I have no expectations.
Madam Web come out next month. That's a whole spider thing. So it's like we got all these ideations over here, right? And then now Marvel and Sony are giving us a whole different trilogy with Tom Holland. So it's kind of like we getting a Spider-Man 4, 5, and 6.
4, 5, and 6.
And we ain't really got no continuity with all these. Like, bro, just put Kraven in this joint. Like, I really want to see, I want to see Kraven smack the shit out of Spider-Man. I really want to see. I want to see how Spider-Man can fight this dude. Like, I need to see it. Like,
well, he a young adult now. He can handle it. Listen, he done punched Spider-Man done punched Thanos. Kraven might not be nothing.
All right. Listen. You know what's so crazy? Like, I know what you said, but
it's different.
Kraven different.
It's true.
Kraven is like John Wick and Sabretooth, bro. Like,
it's
this
true.
not like what?
That's funny as hell. But it's
He
true.
ain't got nothing for him. Nothing.
You can't whip him up.
No. Smoking his boots, and I'm waiting on it. They gonna need a part 2 for this ass whooping. Like it's gonna be Into the Spider-Verse, like Cross the Spider-Verse. He gonna whoop his ass the first film. He gotta come back and get his revenge second film. There ain't no way he's beating him. Tom Holland is not beating that man. There's no way you can convince me Tom Holland is beating him. I'm so convinced, bro. I'm standing on that, bro. It's no way.
He not bullshit.
There's no way.
I hear the conviction in your voice.
You see that? I know I'm hype off a trailer.
It's cool.
I'm hype off a trailer, and
they get us every time.
I've seen 3 Spider-Man films and him in Civil War, and I still don't believe that this Spider-Man can beat somebody. You
didn't see him in Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah, and Civil War. Yeah, so 3 films. Hold on, 3 solo films and 3 films where he was in the
ensemble
cast, and I feel like a nigga from the trailer will smoke his boots
in a whole nother universe.
Right.
Not even.
It's no way.
That's crazy.
I'm standing over there, bro. But it's like, and I think that's what kind of limits how. I mean, I know we're talking about literally a rumor or something that's being reported from the studio. So, it's yet to be seen. Mm-hmm. So, once the trailer comes out, I'll be like, I'm talking about Kraven right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? But until then, I got smoke for it. I don't believe. Nah.
Bro, that's an epic rant. I love it. Listen, who knows? They might pull out some. They might pull out a D-level villain for Spider-Man.
Well, I mean, this is the thing, right? They've been doing all this leg work with Daredevil and Kingpin. Why don't Kingpin just be at least a sub boss or something in 4? Because if you're talking about, I'm just talking about the actor. I don't know too much about Kingpin and Spider-Man's get down. Right?
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because in Hawkeye, he almost died from like some trick arrows.
Oh, Kingpin?
Yeah. In the Hawkeye show that came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah. But I thought Echo fake shot him. I haven't finished Echo, so that's where that's coming from.
Oh, she did. Yeah, she did.
Oh, okay. See?
She shot him dead in the eye. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Did that happen in Hawkeye?
Yeah, that happened.
See,
Yeah. It was at the end of Hawkeye. That's why I was like, why would you bring such like remember
This shit
that
blend
was the
together.
first time we seen Kingpin since Netflix.
Right.
So it's like, why would y'all bring him back for him to get shot? He was like, bro, they're not killing him off.
Oh no, yeah.
And I was like, but still, I mean,
Yeah, look. Finish Echo, we'll talk.
okay.
Finish Echo, we'll talk.
All right, then.
So,
Cool.
yeah. So, with,
Clearly,
with that,
we have reached the end of our docket. Johnny, what you got for the people, bro?
hey, if you're on YouTube, thank you so much for rocking with us this long. Hit that comment section. Let us know about any of the topics we discussed today. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. Ding. And we'll be back next week. If you're on audio, you know what time it is.
OS Song of the Week.
OS Song of the Week. Hold on, let me make sure that my phone is...
You are now listening to Oversaturated, the podcast hosted by Johnnie and Ralph. Now let's get it.